Hello there, people of the world out there on them streets. This is One Time Play here, back at it again with another video. And today, I don't know what to make of it, but the fact that I'm seeing content creators agree bigger than me, obviously. I agree with the fact that it's kind of crazy that Apex Legends is working almost 6 seasons ahead when the season that we on is really dull. I mean, sure, like at the beginning of every season, there's new things like the new map that we got from Kings Canyon, and then we got a new legend, which kind of sucked. And then we got the new reworks for all sorts of legends and all that good stuff, and that's all appreciated and well, but I mean, couldn't you just introduce limited time modes that rotate every day or every 3 days or every week? Anything really to just keep the game feeling like it's changing and not the same. And the only thing that I really want to make an emphasis on is that it's kind of crazy to make such a huge emphasis on a season that might not even come out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure that even if the game dies and it's like hyperscape where there's only 1,000 people watching it on Twitch at the moment, I guess they're still gonna go through and release seasons, I suppose. I mean, Overwatch is still kind of going strong, kind of, I guess. So I really don't know what's going through the devs' mind. But I can tell you one thing, and that's that at the moment it kind of feels like all they really care is to keep the game sort of alive so they can profit from it. At which point it just seems a little shady to say the least. And I understand that maybe Respawn is not the one responsible for this, but if Respawn is really not putting their foot down and saying anything about this and they're just willy-nilly about all of this, then I mean, if you don't do anything about it or like object to it, then aren't you? I would think you're an accomplice to whatever it is that's going on. So, uh, today the only reason I'm having this conversation with you guys and putting this video out is due to the fact that today I went on Twitter and I seen Quake. And if you guys don't know who Quake is, it's just another content creator, not just another content creator on YouTube. He's a great content creator on YouTube that plays Apex as well, obviously. And he tweeted something that says, "We need content Apex. All we got was shotties and snipers for the third time in Apex. This season, please God, give me something. You can't just neglect an entire season to work on other seasons. Like, I'm so confused of why we are getting absolutely nothing. 351 people thus far agree with them, and I'm one of them. I just really don't understand what's the need to emphasize 12 seasons ahead of work when it's like, dude, the season that we on is kind of dry and dull, and we just need something to keep it fresh." And so I went on and commented and was like, okay, hear me out. So apparently they're working 6 seasons ahead. And what if we never get there due to the way things are going? And he said, if seasons continues like this, we ain't getting to season 12. And I can agree with that. I mean, 100% agree with that. Don't, like I said, if we get that far, then it would just be something like Overwatch, where, I mean, the game is still being played, I guess, but who really, it's not. When you discuss the top games in the world right now, obviously Valorant took Apex out of the conversation, and so now the conversation is really between Call of Duty, Fortnite, and Valorant. And all I gotta say is that Halo is coming, and it's coming with a free multiplayer mode and a battle royale mode. So all I'm saying is that this continues. Most of the player base for Apex would leave the game soon after the season release, because it's always the same case. The legend that they release the season with, it's lackluster. It never really measures up to all the tweaks and changes that the rest of the legends get, which I think is a little unfair on the legend that should be sponsoring the new season, you know? Uh, it's just like, dude, I know that you guys can think of a way of making the new legend a little overpowered, and that would be fantastic, and then later nerfed her, or nerf him. But come on, don't give us a lackluster legend and then try to tweak it while every other legend that has been around for a while is getting all the major changes and they're the start of the season. That doesn't make any sense to me, you know? So I don't know if like if the way we're going is gonna be the way that it's always gonna be. I'm crossing my fingers it's not the case, and I'm sure a lot of you agree that it we need something more than just simply a new legend, a new event, and a new. I mean, don't get me wrong. The new season is gonna go off with a bang because we're getting a brand new map. But if the legend and the event theme is the same, and the legend is lackluster, and then the event is just really nice, and then that's it. That's all we get. I think the Apex is in for a future that doesn't look very bright, and I don't think we're gonna make it a season 12 if things go the way they're going. But you know, that's just my 2 cents on this particular conversation. You guys let me know if you agree. Don't forget to leave a like if you agree. Let me if you subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with everything Apex. But anything other than that, let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is One Time Play here, signing out. Peace.